All right, so what we're going to be doing now is that we're going to be moving on from surface area and lateral area and into volume, which is kind of like the big key thing in this chapter. And so we're going to be looking at first volume of prisms and cylinders, which we talked about volumes of cylinders or surface area and lateral area of volumes and prisms, or of prisms and cylinders. Oh, got my words all twisted up today. Earlier, and so now we're going to be talking about the volume. And so what volume is that it's telling us how much space is filled up within an object. So how much space, how much air is taken up with whatever the given object is. And so that's what volume is. And what volume is measured is, it's measured in something called cubic units, which a cubic unit is an object that you can think of if you have a 1 inch by 1 inch cube, 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch cube, how many of those will fit into this object is kind of what we're going with here. And so that's how we're getting our cubic units. So centimeters cubed, meters cubed, feet cubed. Whenever you take whatever you want to get that shape, if you want to look at centimeters cubed, you go, okay, if I have a 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter cube, what is the shape that's being formed? And so that's kind of what we're doing with volume. It's the space in which it takes up. Okay, so volumes of prisms and cylinders are the exact same formula. V is equal to capital B, which is altogether, it's the area of the base. It's the area of the base. Okay. And so it's V is equal to the area of the base times whatever the height is. So for a prism, you find the area of the base and then multiply it by however high it is or however long it is. And for a cylinder, it would be pi r squared times the height. Okay. So as you see, it's the exact same formula. It's just a little different into how the numbers we would use and how it would be written. But a cylinder, it's circles, area of a circle, and for normal prism, it's just multiplying stuff together. So if you have like a prism for a rectangle, so we got a rectangular prism here with side lengths of 2, 3, and 5 feet, or meters, I guess in this case, meters. And you're asked, okay, what is the volume of it? All you're going to do is you're just going to go 2 times 3 times 5. Which will take, 3 times 5 is the area of the base. This is our B, and then our height is 2. So 3 times 5 is 15, multiplied by 2 gets us a 30. So it's 30 meters cubed. Do not forget that cube. That is key in this, because that identifies that we're finding volume and not area or just a length. Okay, so we've got this cylinder with a diameter of 18 and a height of 10, and we want to find the volume of it. Well, what we have to do is find the area of this circle, which would be pi r squared. So what's the radius of this? The radius would be 9 or half 18. So it would be 9 squared times pi, which would be 81 pi. And then we're going to multiply that by the height of it, which would be 10, which gets us our answer of about 810 feet cubed. Okay. So again, it's just kind of identifying, okay, this is what this is what that is, and then just multiplying everything through. Okay. All right. Here we go. Volume of a cylinder is given as 980 kilometers cubed. Okay. And what we have to do is we want to find what the radius would be. Okay. Well, we know what the height is. So with the height, with the formula, we know that we're going to have 980 is equal to the area of the base times 20. So we're going to divide 20 on both sides, and that gets us a 49, I believe. 49 is equal to B. Well, what does B equal? B equals pi r squared is equal to 49. And so now we'll divide both sides by pi, getting us r squared. I'm going to write in here. So r squared is equal to 49 over pi. and then you would take the square root of both sides, which ends up getting us r is equal to 7 over the square root of pi, which we can reduce down to about 3.95 kilometers. Okay, and that would be the measurement of the radius, approximately. Okay. So as you see, sometimes you'll be given the volume, and you'll be missing either the height or the radius. And then all you have to do is just plug it in, and then you use your algebra skills to be able to manipulate the problem, and move the numbers around until you get whatever you want to find all by itself. And then you're able to find it. Okay. All right. So for your IRAT for this one, so find the volume of a rectangular prism with the side lengths of 5, 8, and 3 centimeters. That's the first one. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, just find the volume. And the second one, find the volume of a cylinder with a height of 19 inches and a diameter of 16 inches. Okay. So all you have to do is just find the volume for both of these. So don't forget your units cubed, whatever it is. Make sure you cube those units so that you're able to get these. Okay. And so that's the volume of a prism and a cylinder. Pretty straightforward.